Never seen anything like this.
Why isn't it working?
Space Echo.
1 sec. But actually, you know, I play the flute. So, you know, it's awesome to have the flute into a mic and then put it in through the Space Echo. So I don't really have that set up right now, but. So my name is Katie Iarocci, and I'm the horticulture manager for Up Cannabis Inc. I manage all the aspects of the growing and the post-harvest. This is our collection of records, and it's organized by genre and then alphabetically. There's jazz, there's folk, there's a lot of rock. I like classical. I have a good classical section and easy listening, instrumental, and different world music, and probably more that I've forgotten. When we planned the design of this house, we planned for, you know, this library and how much shelving space we would need for all the records in the books. And we planned for a soap lab in the basement, a music room, and all the different aspects of the house because we had the interests and we knew what we needed. This is our book collection, and actually I worked at the Brantford Public Library for a very short stint, but I did learn the Dewey Decimal System while I was there, and I have the books kind of categorized in the Dewey Decimal System. And the biggest section, I would say, is my gardening and plants and herbology books, so that's kind of this section here. There's my soap making books and different references there. Everything I've learned how to do, I've basically learned how to do from a book. I consider myself a plant collector, a collector of instruments, a collector of records, a collector of ideas. And I do like to, you know, find out as much as possible about the different aspects of what we're doing at Up, and then want to use that collection of knowledge to keep improving on what we're doing. That's why I'm here. That's why I was so interested in joining this company. I mean, the possibilities are almost infinite. We were growing one strain, and I was like, this smells exactly like one of the soaps I've been making for the past couple of years. That's kind of where the idea started, and then, you know, I had somebody from sales and marketing come, and he's like, we're into this, you know? Let's see where this goes, right? So we decided to have a line called Upothecary, and it will include right now soaps and bath salts and shampoos, conditioners, candles. This bar here is the Upothecary Sativa hybrid inspired scent. And isn't that cool? It's good, eh? It smells good. None of these products will make you high or have any psychoactive properties. All that we're doing right now is using our strain's scents and the terpene profiles that create those scents to inspire our fragrances for the products in Upothecary. Sativa strains of cannabis are commonly associated with a more energetic high, and so that's why we named the shampoo Wake Up, because, you know, it's inspired by the fragrance of our sativa strains. This is one of our Upothecary soaps. It's the Indica Hybrid Body Bar. So there's tons of shea butter in this bar. It's ultra soothing, and the calendula petals are from my garden, and calendula has been used for hundreds of years for skin soothing. So these are our bath salts, and it's inspired by our Indica strain. And there's also hops and valerian in the mix, and they're well known for helping you get a good night's rest. And so this would be the ideal thing to use in your bath before you go to bed. My first batch was the best bar soap that I've had ever used. So it was unscented. I just made a plain white bar. And I thought, well, I can't use other soap now, so I have to keep making soap for the whole family. And then I was making it for family and friends. And then I was going out to craft shows, and then I just had to increase production, and I needed a room for it, and that's kind of how it happened. So there's a lot of wild plants that will consume the mulberries and the wild raspberries and the wild cherries and the morels in the spring. The wild plants around here are really useful. Like, this is the horsetail, and the horsetail is actually in the conditioner, right? And then there's like wild burdock, and that's in the shampoo. And I just try to use plants that are from the area. In university, you learn about the botany and the science, and it's good to have that background knowledge, but a lot of gardening is, you know, asking your neighbor, oh, what variety is that? What'd you do for the aphids on that? and then getting a book and reading with that as well. I do think there's a partnership between the grower and the plants or the crop. I've played music to plants. I have talked to plants to encourage them to grow. And it's a lot like, having children and nurturing and providing everything that they need to grow and thrive. And just seeing something that's alive, grow and produce something for you. And something that actually I can feed to my children as well. That is a relationship. If I had thought in high school that this is what I would be doing as an adult, I'd be very pleased with myself in high school, I think. Yeah, it would be all of the personality traits I have now, I had then, and yeah, it's just everything's coming together here for me as far as the music aspects of cannabis, the mindset of the company to allow ideas to flourish, like Upothecary, right? To be open to that idea and see the value in it. That's the company that I'd like to work for.